I want to welcome Arizona Representative Debbie Lesko to further discuss the matter and what it means. Hi, Congresswoman. Thanks for joining us today.
You bet. Thanks for having me.
Of course. So you sit on the House Judiciary Committee, which led the impeachment inquiry against the president. Chairman Nadler, and he's been saying that it would be a waste of time to try to impeach the president again because Senate Republicans were too corrupt. Those are his words. They were too corrupt to consider statements made in this Bolton book. Why do you think Democrats are continuing to pursue these investigations and into the president and his administration if they're not pursuing impeachment?
Well, it's obvious to me they want to influence the 2020 election. That's what impeachment was all about, because they knew it was going to go nowhere in the Republican-led Senate because it was garbage. They didn't have a good case against the president, but all of the Democrats, almost all of them, voted for impeachment anyway. And it's all about taking back power, influencing the 2020 election. And the one thing that I learned is I truly believe that the Democrats will do anything and say anything to grab back power.
Well, Congresswoman, President Trump's going to be visiting your state for an event with students there in Phoenix tomorrow. You recently joined him in a rally, the rally that happened in Tulsa. Are you going to be joining him tomorrow in Phoenix? And what do you think about the turnout? Do you think it's going to be enthusiastic in comparison to Tulsa?
Well, Tulsa was enthusiastic too. I don't know why people are complaining about it. There wasn't 100,000 people there, but there was certainly like 12,000 people there. I can tell you what, I was there in person. It was a lot more than 6,200 people, and these people were revved up in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So compared to Joe Biden, who has like 3-5 people at his events, my goodness, Trump has thousands showing up. And yes, I'm hopefully going to the border in Yuma, Arizona with the president, and then to the Students for Trump rally.
Well, and like you mentioned, you're going to be accompanying the president at the border. He's going to be touring that. What's the goal of that trip?
Well, it's to show that President Trump has built 200 miles of new border fence. And this is what he has said all along, that we need to secure the border. Now, we're compassionate people in Arizona and throughout the United States. We legally immigrate the most number of people than any other country, but we have to have secure borders. We have to stop drug cartels, sex trafficking, human trafficking. And so the border wall is part of that solution, and that's why we're going down to Yuma, Arizona.
All right, and then finally, Congresswoman Lesko, Arizona's seen a rise in coronavirus cases recently. The president's attributing that across the nation to an increase in testing. How does that account, though, do you think, for the rise in hospitalizations that Arizona's seen recently?
Well, certainly more testing would mean more cases, but you're right, there is more hospitalizations, and so we just need to make sure that we have enough hospital space, and we do. We are prepared in Arizona. The governor several months ago told the hospitals that just in case their regular ICU beds fill up, that they need to be prepared to have 50% more beds, and they have done that. So all along, if you'll remember back in time, they said the whole thing about staying at home was to mitigate the overuse of hospital beds all at once, and that has been done. So that's why Arizona is reopening slowly. Some of the cities and the county around Phoenix have mandated mask wearing, so most people are wearing masks, and we're just trying to stay safe.
All right, and we're going to keep an eye on everything that's happening in your state tomorrow. Thank you so much for speaking with us today, Congresswoman Debbie Lesko of Arizona.
Thank you.
Yep.